Hey Leo, welcome to your October 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be your reading from October 8th until the 14th. I hope you're doing well. Of course, we're just going to go ahead and get started. I do, of course, want to say, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to my website, of course, and then from there you can purchase a reading here. Let's see here, Leo, what's going on with you? What we got going on here? All right. A lot of sword energy here, a lot of air energy. The air element does represent things like communication, mindset, beliefs, understanding. All right, let's see. What is your advice here? Ten of Swords. Yeah, look at this. Look at this, Leo. What's going on, Leo? Let's see. Outcome, Ace of Swords. Well, there it is. You finally get the clarity here with the Ace of Swords. You know, I don't really pick up a negative. I don't think this is going to be like a negative week like that here. Even though you're seeing like this 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is in the advice position. I almost kind of feel like there's these fears, these stresses, these worries, and these anxieties here that are kind of all on your mind at the same time. And I feel like there's a lot of things here that you're trying to figure out because the 9 of Swords is Mars and Gemini. So Gemini being the mind and the intellect and our thoughts and communication and understanding and conversation and even our own dialogue going on within inside of our own minds. And then you throw Mars on top of that. Mars is a planet of like energy, action, right? So there's like all these things here that I feel like you're trying to understand and figure out. And there's stress and there's worry. And I think here that really the 10 of Swords here, you know what I see happening here? I finally see you being able to like put something to like an end here. And it's something that it's like the 9 of Swords can be this never ending nightmare. It's like the problems that you wake up with and go to sleep with. You wake up with and go to sleep with, right? You can get caught in that cycle, whether it's been for a week or a couple of days or for a day or for 5 hours, whatever the case might be, right? I see you finally being able to change the conversation and change the way you understand something here, which is going to be illuminating something here pretty powerful for you this week. That's what's trying to happen here with this Hangman. Now, we still got to break down the reading, of course. But that Hangman, I think that's trying to happen, right? The Hangman is all about like gaining that deeper sense of enlightenment, right? Conscious awareness, illumination, to be able to perceive and understand something in a different way and to be able to reorient ourselves spiritually. And you know what sets the Hangman free? It's the Ace of Swords, and that's in the outcome. So, and that King of Swords, Queen of Swords, I think there's things that you're trying to figure out. Right now, I see you focused, King of Swords, in your current energy. I think you're very focused at this time. Even though you have these things on your mind that you're worried about, stressed about, things that you're thinking about, you're like, okay, this is what I have to do. And the 9 of Swords is saying that the advice to the 9 of Swords is focus on one thing at a time. The 9 of Swords kind of reminds me of like, I have all this shit I got to do. I'm going to see if I can do it all at one time. And then you get nothing done, right? Or like, you just like burn out. The King of Swords is like, okay, I know all this is on my mind, but I'm going to control my mind. I'm going to control the way I go about taking action. I'm going to figure this all out. I'm going to be able to put things together. I'm going to execute on all these things. Give me 1 second. My bad. I had to get food real quick. Somebody knocked on my door. But yeah, I think what's going on here, though, it's like in your mind, you're like, I see you here with the King of Swords being like, okay, I know there's a lot going on. It's a lot I got to do, but this is what I'm going to focus on one thing at a time. I'm going to control my mind. Queen of Swords here is you getting the comprehension more and more, right? You getting the clarity here and the better understanding here, I'm seeing this week. You pull this Mercury retrograde card. It says reinvention here. So there's things that you're having to relook at. And I was just talking about Mercury, right? Or Gemini, right? But Gemini rules Mercury. It's the intellect, the mind. I just think there's things that you're trying to figure out that you're trying to problem solve. right? You're having to like relook at things or look at things or figure out a better approach to things. In a way, Leo, what I see you going through here is like because Mercury retrogrades the intellect, instead of it kind of being more outwardly focused, can become internal. Can turn itself into you could be you re-examining things, whether it's like your thoughts, your mindset, your beliefs, and getting a better understanding of things, so that way you can change the way that you may be thinking about things or the way you're understanding things to help you. You pull this empty well card. It says time to replenish. Now I want to say here as well, like Nine of Swords can be an energy of burnout. So if you're feeling burnt out, let yourself here, Ten of Swords, stop the cycle as your advice, and to start prioritizing your own mental and emotional and spiritual care. So that way you can come back rejuvenated here. And also too, the Lovers is asking forth for you to really look at, and I feel like I'm not trying to like be brash or harsh here. I actually feel like you're in a good spot. I think you have things under control. Ace of Swords here in the outcome. I see you getting that clarity here, being able to set yourself free from this Hangman, Nine of Swords energy. That's right. So, but I was going to say here with this Lovers card is that one thing that I sense here is that, because the Lovers, yes, it can represent love. And so maybe you're trying to figure things out in regards to relationship, how to have a better relationship. Maybe it's communication problems. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to be better communicators, right? Like it can be that, right? Or it can be a situation that has shitty communication and you're trying to figure out how to problem solve, right? In regards to relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be all relationships. But also though, I sense here, like when it comes to your sense of self, that at this time, the Lovers being here, it's like really getting clear on what's true for you. Because I kind of see you seeing the broader whole of things here this week. And I see you being able to see the bigger picture because of the Mercury trine Jupiter probably that's happening here this week before Jupiter comes retrograde. But I see you finally getting like the bigger, seeing things differently. And then maybe you wanting to change your approach towards something with the Lovers, because maybe your approach towards something maybe isn't really in alignment with your truth anymore. You pull this miracles happen, give the universe your clear intention here. So don't give up on anything here. Things can turn out better than you expect, even though, right now it probably doesn't look that way with the Hangman being in the challenge. But I think the universe is wanting you to get more specific, because the Ace of Swords is the intention in the tarot. So it's about what are your intentions and setting a new intention. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, it's the intention that we've had for 5 years about something. Or it's like a thought process we've had, or a mindset that we've had around something, or the way we understand something. But Ten of Swords is saying it's through a direct experience of life that you come to there's a newer truth that has to be incorporated, and that can change things, or it asks forth for change, or otherwise you just kind of stay in that never-ending nightmare. Clarify the Nine of Swords here for your overall energy. You pull the Five of Swords here. Yeah, I think you're just wanting to get unstuck. And you may not be feeling fulfilled. I'll be real. The Lovers is your path in life, your purpose in life. And maybe there's some changes going on. Maybe there's some rethinking some things here about how you want to do things. Maybe you've been in this process of reinventing things here. But the Lovers is, doesn't always deal with love. It deals with what your path in life, your mission in life, your purpose in life. Your relationship to things in life, and whether or not you feel in alignment with those things. Because the Lovers is Gemini, and when we look at Gemini in humanistic astrology, it's the emergence of relationship. I know the 7th house is with relationships, but you go from, and just to double check here, because I got this shit right here for all you motherfuckers that I want to get clear too on this. Yeah, so Gemini is, because I was just looking at this, it's the expansion of relationship. That's the process. Expansion of relationship. And it also says here, Gemini, when Gemini is in emphasis, it represents constant expansion of one's field of relationship, a need to penetrate the surface of things. Clarify the King of Swords here and your current energy. You pull the Eight of Pentacles. Yep. This is self-mastery here. A lot of you, I just see you being really focused on your work. And, you know, you could be at this point, because the Eight of Pentacles is mastery. And we're not yet to the Nine of Pentacles, right, to where we've, well, you can't really put it that way. But what I will say is that what we're working on, we're wanting to reap the rewards from our hard work. But it's the hard work that keeps the rewards coming in, that keeps the success going, right? The expansion going. So I think right now you're just working here, focusing here on improving things. Challenge, Knight of Swords, the Hangman. Yeah, I think your challenge right now is like you're wanting to, you may be confused about your sense of direction, what action to take, right? The Hangman and the challenge can represent being disoriented, trying to reorient yourself, but needing that clarity, needing to not feel, you know, to get at, like, stuck from confusion, get unstuck from confusion, right? So clarify the Queen of Swords. You have the Two of Wands. Yeah, I see you getting a better understanding about what actions to take and your sense of direction. And I see you being bold here, Two of Wands, being self-assertive and doing what it is that you want to do or need to do to move forward. Clarify this Ace of Swords in the outcome. You pulled the Five of Pentacles here. Yeah, you know, let me see. And you pulled the High Priestess here. Also at this time, I want to say, High Priestess is saying, like, really relying on your own wisdom at this time. You got the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Swords in the outcome, Five of Pentacles. It's like, you know, Five of Pentacles can sometimes be like the victim mindset, to where it's like, you know, things could be happening to us and it sucks. And it's like we kind of slip into like the woe is me and feel like we just feel like nothing good ever is going to happen for us. So why try? Why do anything? You know, the Ace of Swords is the beginning of some form of newer emergence of consciousness when it comes to our mindset, our beliefs, and the way that we think and the way that we understand. And so I see you getting out of that energy here of feeling like, you know, I'm not saying that, I kind of do see it though. It kind of is this energy of just you figuring out how to get unstuck, right? And maybe it was you being in the woe is me, or maybe it was you being in a pessimistic attitude, or maybe you just didn't know what to do, but now you're knowing what to do here. Clarify the Ten of Swords as the advice here. You have the Justice card here. Yeah, the Justice card is saying, you know, whatever you've been putting on the scale, Justice card, what has it been getting you? And like I said, you know, Gemini, it's expanding one's field of relationship with the greater whole of things. And that Ten of Swords here, it's like it's time to expand your field, your point of view, your life here. And the Justice card, Ten of Swords, is saying whatever hasn't worked, just, you know, it hasn't worked, right? So just, you know, try something new. Clarify the Lovers here in the position of something you're unaware of. You pulled the Hermit here. And I think too, you know, the Hermit and the Lovers can deal with learning, right? The Hermit's like the researcher, right? He goes to the top of the mountain. It's dark, but he learns along the way because he goes on the journey, and then he becomes wise and an expert. And I think one thing that you're unaware of here is that I think Spirit is wanting, because the Ten of Swords is, and I'm going to connect this in a moment here, but I want to go back to this. The Hermit is, what the Lovers is, to learn more about relationships. Now that can be with literal relationships in your life, but just your relationships to things at this time. Like, are they really in alignment with what you're doing in your life? Like, are things in alignment with your subjective truth? The Ten of Swords is your subjective truth that changes over time, all the time, through your direct experience of life. Right, but we have to embrace that truth to grow and expand and evolve, and I think that's what you're being called to do here. And also too, you know, the Hermit and the Lovers is saying, you know, if you need help on your path, or if you need to seek out a mentor or a guide, seek it out, right? Don't be afraid to ask, or afraid to look or search, because you don't know what you don't know. And I was going to say, with this Ten of Swords, you know, the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant are directly linked. The person on the Ten of Swords, it's not in this deck for some reason, but I guess you can kind of see it in this one. He's like holding up two fingers at the bottom here. And the only other card And the deck that holds up 2 fingers is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is the person who reveals sacred knowledge or wisdom, right? Because one is seeking it, because what they know isn't enough, so they have to learn, and that's the Ten of Swords. What we have known, sometimes it's not enough, right? Things, we have to keep continuously growing and learning, especially when it comes to things in our life. And I feel like that's what your advice is here. You pulled this Wood card. It says growth, connection, support, renewal here. I think this is the building process. Like even with that King of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, this is very much like wood element energy. And with the growth thing, with the Hermit here, 8 of Pentacles. And support would be the Hermit too. So if you need support at this time, I would seek it out. It also says renewal, and that's that Ace of Swords here being in the outcome. So I like this energy here for you. You pulled this completion card. It says West here. So finally, it's like something here is completing. And I think it's like you finding that missing puzzle piece here. Queen of Swords, 2 of Wands, Ace of Swords here to help you kind of, oh shit, how did I do that? I just found something out. Isn't that cool? I'm going to start doing that. Holy shit. How did I do that? That is so cool. Anyways, but if you can see here, I forgot what. Oh, it's like the last puzzle piece here that helps you like complete something or end the cycle or help you kind of grow here. Like the last. I don't want to say it's the last thing, but it's a missing component here that you need. You pulled this. What does your heart want? Be free to manifest your heart's desires here. So, you know, allow yourself to move in that direction where your heart wants. And whatever you've been doing no longer holds power over you. Like you can dissolve these things slowly. The Hangman being in the challenge because it's Neptune, and Neptune deals with dissolving. You can dissolve these things and move on to better things, or move in a better direction here, and not stay energetically attached to one way of doing something. So that's what I got for you, Leo, in your reading. How did I do that? How did I do that? I'm gonna try to figure it out. That's not it. Oh shit, what did I just do? Oh shit. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Bye, Leo.